Hello. This video is something I have wanted to make since last week, but I forgot to make it last week, so I'm gonna make it now and then upload it whenever I have time. And it's something that is really exciting. It's probably not that exciting, but to me it's exciting. And that is Record Store Day 2015. I don't know too much about the history of Record Store Day, so I'm not going to go into like a Record Store Day was established in. All I know is that it's an amazing day that is well worth getting up really early for. My favourite day of the year. For those of you that don't know what Record Store Day, it's pretty much a day. I think it happens once a year. Yeah, once a year, where where bands and artists can bring out a vinyl with, say, it can either be a limited edition track or a demo or anything they want onto a vinyl, and it will only be sold on that one day in stores. Assumingly you can get it like on eBay, and you can get them on eBay, or sometimes some stores do have some left over. But it's the kind of deal where once they're gone, they're gone. And the only chance you'll get of getting one then is to buy one second hand, or etc. This year I actually didn't get to go at the opening time of the shop because I had a hair appointment. I have short hair now, thanks for noticing. And apparently everything sold out really quickly at my local record store, which is Kaleidoscope Records. And so I was gutted because there were a few records that I really wanted. But when I got out of the hairdressers, my mum actually said we're going to Warrington, and I thought it was just because she wanted to pick something up. And it turns out she actually had on hold for me 2 records which I wanted the most, and I love her the world. My mum and dad are the best. But my experiences with Record Store Day were amazing and also extremely disappointing. Not for the reasons that you think I'm going to say. I'm going to start with the disappointing news because it annoys me and I want to get this message around. If you know that there are limited stock of vinyls and there are fans out there that really want those vinyls, don't buy them to then put them straight up on eBay just for your own profit. That annoys me to hell. I think it was like an hour after Record Store Day had begun, I went on eBay and the Florence Machine vinyl was up to £50 odd when you could have bought it on Record Store Day for 11. Why'd you do it? Because I've seen people on Florence's page saying how gutted they were that they couldn't get one, or their local store sold out, or anything, and some person has bought one, it's one per person might I add, has bought one to put straight up on eBay with no intention of owning one. They just wanted to put it on eBay because they knew how rare they would be. That annoys me. Why do you do that? Like, I get it, you are going to get a lot of money because a lot of people around the world will want that vinyl, but why would you deprive a real fan of owning that merchandise vinyl for your own profit? That bugs me. And I know that Record Store Day themselves and Johnny Marr have put how disappointed they are about the fact that people have put stuff straight onto eBay because they know that it will sell for mega money. I don't get the logic behind it. I mean, yes, you are getting a lot of money for it because obviously they're a really rare piece of vinyl, but you're depriving a fan of owning that piece that they probably really wanted, and you're just getting money from it. I think that's selfish, really selfish. Let's not do that next year, people. Let's not. So I want to talk about the 2 vinyls that I managed to get my hands on because a lot of things sold out this year that I really wanted, but I got the 2 vinyls that I wanted the most. Okay, I'm going to start with Mumford & Sons. It came with like a sleeve thing. So the Mumford & Sons is just says Mumford & Sons, and it said Record Store Day, and it's just a plain white vinyl cover, sorry. And if I'll show you. And it comes in one of these, you know, standard. And it's just beautiful. And the 2 songs on this one were The Wolf and Believe, which are actually my 2 favourite songs from their album that I've heard of so far. So obviously I was over the moon when I got this vinyl because it's just really nice to own something from an event such as Record Store Day that you know you might not see again for such the small price. I mean, obviously you'll see them on eBay, but you won't see them again. You know, it's just something, it's just a nice little bit of memorabilia. But of course, I play my vinyls. I'm not really a fan of people that buy vinyls just to store them. Like, vinyls are meant to be played. I understand that you want to keep them mint condition and you don't want them to be ruined or scratched or all sorts like that. But records are definitely meant to be played. If you're going to keep a record in hibernation, then it's not being played, and that upsets me. So this one was only £10 and I love it, and big up to Mumford & Sons for releasing this. I have an absolute undying love for Florence and the Machine, and look at how beautiful this vinyl is. Obviously it comes with its own like sleeve, so I have to take that off. Okay, so the packaging itself is copper. I'd say it's a bit like rose gold as well, so it's like a coppery with the logo of the new album on the front of it, which of course is How Big, How Blue and How Beautiful. And the back of it just has her name, like Florence and the Machine, and then it has the tracks. So we have What Kind of Man and As Far As I Could Get. And I think the disc is what excited me the most, the disc. And I'm not going to show you it until I take out the packaging, but I love it. Oh. Okay, so bear in mind that the album is called How Big, How Blue, How Beautiful. Well, how big, how blue, how beautiful. The disc is just a simple blue, and I think it's beautiful. It looks so good when it's playing as well. Like I do love a good disc that looks good whilst it's playing. I just think it adds to the uniqueness. And yeah, this is the one that annoyed me the most though, with people putting them on eBay because they know they can get mega money for it because of how rare they are. I think only 1,500 were made of these and only 1,000 of the Mumford & Sons, and obviously spread that across the UK and whoever else was participating in Record Store Day. That's not many vinyls per store, and it just really like disappointed me that people were doing that and depriving fans of having the vinyls. But yeah. But I think it's not that badly priced, and I think that the event itself is so amazing because it brings all vinyl lovers together, and sometimes some places do actually have like live acts playing, so it's like a mini festival in all vinyl stores, and you can grab yourself a bargain, a good limited edition piece, and one to add to your collection. Now, not many people actually know what Record Store Day is, and they need to know. It's amazing. If you don't have a local vinyl store, then find your local vinyl store that's around your area, because you wouldn't want to miss out on it. I was gutted that I missed out on this year's because I love the hype of the queuing up and the waiting for the store to open. I think it's great. So if you didn't go to Record Store Day this year, do not worry. There is always next year, and there will always be new things that are coming out, and you'll always be like, oh my god, favourites. But go and check it out. Go on their website, I think it's just recordstoreday.co.uk. Go and check them out because it's amazing. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and comment down below if you went to Record Store Day, because I'd like to know what sort of vinyls you got, because I'd like to know what people got this year, because there were a lot this year. There were a lot of things to get, and some people got some really good rare pieces, so congrats to you. And yeah, hope you all had a really good Record Store Day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! I like to give my eyelashes a few coats and layers of mascara because maybe. Just makes it look a little bit longer and a little bit thicker. And that's my lashes done.